Hey guys, good morning. This is Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist. Ugh, tripping over my own words already. Um, this is the daily reading for all signs. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that support me over on Patreon, thank you so very much for your patronage. I really appreciate it, you guys. Thank you. We are already at the past the midpoint of November, and I don't even know how the hell we got here. It's like the month is flying by yet again. It really has been crazy. Um, I forgot in yesterday's reading that went up this morning as I'm filming this that, you know, I didn't look. Um, Let me tell you, I filmed. Okay, gonna back up. It's gonna be a little bit weird. I filmed this yesterday's reading, and then boy, did I have a crazy day at work. And today's card was the devil, right? And then I went out after work to go do grocery shopping because I needed to get almond milk for coffee this morning. I was out. And so as I went outside, I looked and I was like, oh my God, the moon looks close to full. No wonder why today was so bonkers. Is the moon full? So when I got home from the grocery store, I checked my moon calendar, like all good tarot reader, psychic, Pisces loving, moon cycle watching people. And tonight, which you'll be seeing this tomorrow, so last night, technically, when you're seeing this video, the moon was full and it is in the sign of Taurus. So it doesn't surprise me that we're seeing the devil card, which is associated with the sign of hard lessons, and Capricorn, also attached to the planet of Saturn. It would be interesting to know what Saturn's up to right now, too, in all of this. Because, boy, was yesterday an interesting day at work. And I'm not sure what to expect today because this is now the morning of the day of the devil card. So, with the full moon coming in on this night, so I expect more intensity, possibilities of those things showing up in our workspace, in our relationships, because Taurus would be that representation of the earth plane, right? Oftentimes, stubbornness, things like that. So, keep a lookout for that. Now, back to what I'm doing here. For those of you that are new, check out the drop down menu. This is an all signs reading for everyone. It is specifically created for, I believe, Friday the 20th. Oh, time to get up. Sorry. Stop. Actually, the moon is full. Is it? Friday the 19th. I'm sorry, I'm off. And the moon is full this night. So we will see. Okay. So we've got that full moon energy coming in with the devil lurking around. Okay. So just keep that in mind. I was off today when I looked at my calendar. The moon becomes full not tonight, but tomorrow night. Oh, Jesus. We got 2 more days of this shit. Oh, God. Okay. Anyways, so be prepared for that, guys. If any of you are going through it, remember that the intensity of the full moon could be, intensifying and ramping up situations around you or your emotions and reactions to the situations, okay? So try and stay in your lane, keep calm, and, be more of an observer than, say, a participant, I guess, would be my guess. Okay, so these readings are made specifically for a day originally, but they're also open-ended in the sense that, if you're watching this on a day other than the 19th of Friday, you can still use this reading whenever you need to, right? So don't get caught up in the date, in essence. Use it when you're seeing it rather than when it was originally intended for. And let's get into this. All right, so for today's card, Page of Wands. We're back to that wands energy, that spiritual energy, that desire, right? That ability to take action. Pages are always youthful. Pages are about learning lessons. Pages bring new messages with them, right? Wands is about fire, action, desire, the spirit. We don't necessarily want to get, I don't want to say that we're going to get burned. Usually I like the Page of Wands because it's about new impulses. It's about new exciting ideas. right? I like that he's sitting here at this desk. I do get a little bit of a business feel from this Page of Wands. Maybe it's because I've had a wrecked day at work yesterday, but he's got a lot of stuff in front of him. That's not particularly how you see the Page of Wands presented, but I feel like he has an offer for us. Like a deal is on the table. There's an option. I almost get this weird feeling that there's a choice to be made here, and I don't know why, but I feel like it's a pivotal choice, and that's not necessarily a Page of Wands feeling. Does that make sense? The thing is I think what's getting me is his hand right here. He's like almost asking us to sign a contract. And what I mean by that is like metaphysically, or not metaphysically, metaphorically, signing a contract for maybe, I don't know, the next moon cycle. What are we signing on for, guys? What are we attaching ourselves to? And the reason why I say that is because it's going to teach us. The page would indicate that room for learning, right? That youthfulness, that exuberance, right? So I kind of feel like he's saying, okay, are you ready to sign on for this ride? Are you ready to sign on for this experience, for this next period? And for each one of you, that period of time can be different. It could be the next moon cycle, it could be the next 3 weeks, it could be the next 3 months. But whatever it is, I feel like, and the reason why I'm getting this too, guys, is because we saw that devil yesterday. And the devil, although he's Capricorn and earth energy, this is the Page of Wands, fire, right? And the devil lives in fire, right? That's where he likes to hang out. Something's going to be taught to us. I feel like we're signing on for something in how we behave, what we choose over the next few days, and especially with that new moon or that full moon cycle that we're in right now, right? It could definitely be around our material plane stuff. And what I mean by that is, like, if it were a full moon in Cancer, I would say it would probably be signing on for learning more about our emotions or whatever, right? But this is about maybe learning more about, and I'm saying this because of the full moon being in Taurus, we're learning more about our relationships, our work, our money, our stability. Taurus is a very sign of stability and foundations. Some of us could be learning lessons or experiencing new growth in areas around our dedication or our stubbornness. These are aspects of, one positive, one maybe negative of Taurus, right? So he's going to show us these parts of ourselves through this full moon. I feel like full moons are about releasing, right? So we may have to learn over the next period how to release. And I don't know why I'm going down this whole path of this story, but I really feel like this Page of Wands is saying, okay, here's the contract, sign on the dotted line. And it's the desk, it's the candles, this even looks like a little computer at his desk. Like he's like ready to sign us up for the job. I don't know why, but that's what I'm feeling like. Maybe that's more personal to me and what's going on in my life, but there might be something going on in your life where you feel like you could be making a choice in your life to commit to something over the next period of time. And in that commitment, you may not feel like you know how it's going to play out, but as you are committing to it, it is going to teach you. I don't think it's all bad. I do think the Page of Wands has a lot of positive attributes about learning about where we are at spiritually, how we connect into our material world, i.e. that full moon in Taurus is going to show us where do we connect in? Is our passion invested in our spirit, in our material world right now? Or are there areas where we can grow that, build that, expand that? The page wants to learn and he wants to show us where we can do that. So let's sign on and do that with him. The devil, I think, from yesterday wants us scared. The devil wants us to not do it. Or if we're going to do it, we're going to do it from a place of resistance and fear and struggle all the way through it. We don't have to be that way. Pages can be useful. They can be optimistic. They can be excited about learning, willing, open-minded, flowing, right? More so than fighting against. But they oftentimes can indicate a feeling of unsure or not knowing the full answer and needing to learn, needing to be taught. Okay, let's look at the Oracle card. I'm going to kill these dogs this morning. Okay, preparation, guys. Preparation. We're getting ready for something. We're signing a contract for something, is my feeling, and the preparation is happening. What's interesting is these crows are working together and they're dropping what appears to be rocks to me. I'm going to read the story because I'm not quite familiar, but it looks like they might almost be building some sort of a dam or a bridge to keep this water back. We may need to prepare ourselves for this journey. I don't know why, but I get this feeling that with this preparation card, we need to think outside of the box, similar to Curiosity's card yesterday. The crows are asking us, like, think outside of the box. What can we do to better shore ourselves up for this lesson, for this cycle, for this journey right now? This journey may not be easy for some of you. This Page of Wands might be asking you to learn something that could put us through some trials, right? He could be saying, sign on the dotted line, but you know what? Get ready for a bumpy ride. The crows are like, okay, we're going to sign, but let's prepare. Let's like shore ourselves up. Let's think outside of the box. Do something different today, right? And that's what I feel like they're dropping these rocks, almost to stave off this water in some way, stave off the emotional self, maybe, or stave off from being reactive. The clouds here are also clearing, which is giving us a little bit more clarity that maybe this page doesn't have, or that we don't have, right? And as we prepare ourselves in that open-minded state, we're able to move more in the moment rather than, see everything right in front of us for miles of the plan. Does that make sense, guys? I hope that makes sense because it makes sense to me. All right. So I'm going to read preparation for you, and then I'm going to go kill my dogs. All right. Preparation. The illustrations for this card was inspired by one of the stories in The Gifts of the Crow. Here in the Seattle area, we have lots of fairies, and these smart birds have mastered the fairy schedule. The crows know when the boat will return and on which side of the road the cars will disembark. While the ferry is crossing the sound, the birds harvest the clams from the nearby beach. They bring the clams over to the ferry landing and strategically place the clams just right so that when the cars leave the boat, they run over the shells, breaking them apart and leaving fresh clam meat for the picking. Preparation speaks to getting ready for something you know is on the horizon and planning for it accordingly. It's about getting all your ducks in a row, or in this case, clams, so that you achieve the most beneficial outcome. I feel like this is also about thinking outside of the box, similar to how these crows are dropping these clams. Those look like rocks to me, but now that I know that they're clams, that's really, to be honest, that says to me, or what that is telling me, is we have the wits, the smarts, and the intelligence to pivot, think in the moment, be present, and make whatever we might be signing on to or experiencing or learning about right now, although it might feel a little bit struggle bus, we're capable of dealing with it and mastering it, right? Actually making it work for us. That's how these crows eat, right? Let's go to the grounding stone. And the grounding stone, all right, is on obsidian, which wards off negativity, which that's good because we got that devil card lurking and that Seven of Swords card lurking. And remember, we're shifting from that Seven of Swords now into that Ace of Swords, which is new beginnings, new thought, new communication. And all of this could be bringing on the newness of all of that, could be bringing on the youthfulness and that aspect of the page where he feels uneducated or unsure. We're not quite sure, this new communication or this new requires us to prepare in a different way. But as we think in the moment and we use all of our sort of intelligence, we can and meditate on it, right, guys? Like, get centered, get grounded, use that Taurian full moon energy to ground yourself, to make yourself more dedicated, to make yourself persevere. Those are qualities of Taurus that can be exemplified during this full moon, that can bring us forward in strength and in success rather than being in, say, resistance or stubbornness or laziness, because those would be aspects of Taurus that could be exemplified, that could be trying to show us exactly who we are, where we're at, and what we're doing that's getting in our own fucking way. Sorry, this is so, I don't know why I'm swearing so much. Sorry, it's so out of focus. So meditate today, get clear, get centered, stay clear, stay centered throughout the day, and think outside of the box to better prepare yourself for whatever the day brings to you, right? And as the day brings you new options or new opportunities, new messages, new schools of thought, remember that Ace of Swords is underneath all of this too. Remember, you are prepared for this. You can move in the moment. You can be in the present moment and you can make it happen. That is your forecast. Please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, share it with your friends, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye bye.